What is up, DramaAlert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keepstar. Let's get right into the news. Shit has gone down today. If you have not seen the DramaAlert that we uploaded earlier today, you need to go watch that right now and then come back to this video because we got an update with Alissa Violet being attacked in Cleveland, Ohio. Basically, Alissa was there to visit her family along with her boyfriend, FaZe Banks. They were at this bar called the Barley House, and they were kicked out of the bar, and then there was a fight outside of the bar. It was really confusing, but we got glimpses of what happened through Snapchats from Alissa Violet and FaZe Banks. When they were outside of the bar, Alissa Violet got attacked by what it appears to be women. Roll it.
Dude, don't get. Want to get your fucking ass beat too?
I'm getting you off. I'm getting you off. I'm getting you off. Stop. Go.
Get out! Start walking. Do not touch me! I want my fucking boyfriend! Okay, I'll get him. I will get him. You will not!
Now, later today, we got an update of Alissa Violet's injuries, and oh my god, this poor girl. She has a black and blue lip and a black eye. Now, I've been on the phone back and forth with FaZe Banks all day trying to piece this whole thing together, and he did confirm that the people responsible for attacking Alissa Violet to make her look like this were these two women and this man. Now, we do have the identity of these three people, but we're withholding that for now. We're waiting for FaZe Banks to publicly say it's them. Now, all day, FaZe Banks and Alissa Violet's fans have been attacking the Barley House where this incident took place. Their website was completely DDoSed offline, and their Yelp reviews have been completely destroyed. The Barley House was getting so much hate on social media that they privatized their Twitter. But then, right before I started filming this video, the Barley House put out a statement. They said, "To whom it may concern, we have done an internal investigation and have come to the conclusion that our employees did an exceptional job handling the situation that was instigated on 3 separate occasions throughout the night by Ricky Banks and Alissa Violet. We have also come to the conclusion that Ricky and Alissa are instigators, liars, and manipulators. They're trying to use their social media influence to not only destroy our businesses, but to encourage people to harm our employees physically and emotionally. Shame on those of you that have just taken 2 intoxicated people's word to the point of threatening innocent people's lives before we could even do our proper due diligence and assure no one on our team did anything wrong. If we or someone on our team did something wrong, believe us, the situation would have been handled properly that way as well. But that was not the case. This is not only evident in the video footage and witness statements, but also in audio that was recorded in which you can hear Ricky and Alissa yelling, "Do you know who we are? We can ruin you," over and over. We felt obligated as local owners to stand up to these lies against our establishment and our employees, with the hope that we shed light on what kind of people Alissa and Ricky actually are. We would also like the two of them to know that we will not tolerate false accusations against anyone else that is wrongfully accused in our place of doing something they didn't do by some other intoxicated patrons that claim they were innocent and remember everything. Thankfully, our staff is extremely close, and we will stick together to support each other and the other innocent people that are being accused of things they never even did just because they look like someone else. We use opportunities like these to get closer, and we appreciate all of the support and loyalty we have received from all of our local customers. We will continue to provide a safe and fun atmosphere. We will continue to provide a safe and fun atmosphere for all that enjoy themselves at our establishment in a grown-up manner to the utmost of our ability, just as we have done for the last 8 years. We have evidence and video footage that will support our statement. In the meantime, we ask that everyone show respect to our employees or anyone else until the proper legal steps allow us to reveal the entire footage. we will not be intimidated by those just looking for attention themselves via social media or those of you supporting such ridiculous accusations, claims by these two individuals before even doing your homework of what really happened. We as owners take full responsibility for what happens in our business, and we ask that if any of you cowards that have been threatening our employees, especially our female employees and their families, that you direct your threats to the ones who are ultimately responsible. The ownership. Damn! Okay, so the Barley House is really going in on FaZe Banks and Alissa Violet. Now, I hit up Ricky immediately after the statement came out. I said, man, I gotta read your statement like right now because they just put out this big thing. He read it. He texted me a statement back, and this is what Ricky Banks has to say to the Barley House. In response to the Barley House's public statement, I've never in my life seen a more sorry attempt to justify the actions by your staff. After a night of fun without a single hiccup, I was brutally thrown out of the establishment for doing nothing more than waiting for Alissa to finish using the bathroom. To give you all some context on exactly what happened, Alissa's friend Maria works for the sister bar restaurant to Barley and was responsible for setting up our night. The staff there is very familiar with her. She is a part of their family. Early in the night, we walked downstairs to use the employee restroom. Myself, Alissa, Maria, and their friend Hannah, where I was stopped at first and not allowed to go down. The girls had no problem, obviously. Maria insisted to one of the bouncers that I was okay and had permission from Joe, part of their management. After the bouncer resisted, further she called Joe, who then got on the phone with the bouncer and confirmed I was okay to go down there. Fast forward to the very end of the night, the girls wanted to use the bathroom before we left the bar. So we made our way downstairs again. Maria, an employee off shift, Alissa's friend, and I waited for Alissa and Hannah to finish when another bouncer, Richie, approached me, only to leave me. Maria again assured him I was okay and tried to calmly explain my girlfriend was using the bathroom and I would wait for her to finish and gladly leave. I could sense some aggression in his tone and mannerism. He didn't hear me out. He didn't care what I was saying and then tried to grab me and physically remove me. I resisted and pushed back towards him. And that's when I was thrown into a headlock and what felt like 4 other guys jumped on me. They carried me by my neck out and I could hear Alissa and her friends screaming in the background. One of the bouncers pushed Alissa away from all of this, which resulted in her falling on the stairs and scraping up her leg pretty badly. Maria, an employee of the ownership Barley, Alissa's friend, will testify to all of this. She was a witness to Richie's aggression and saw him touch me first. It was for no reason. It was so uncalled for. And it was a classic case of some macho bouncer bullshit. I didn't deserve this. In the midst of all this commotion, I lost a really expensive bracelet. I wanted the name of Richie and his information along with my bracelet. I got absolutely no help with this and instead laughed and mocked at by the staff at Barley. This is when Alissa took out her camera and started recording events to protect me. A man and 2 women standing conversing with the bouncers started talking shit to Alissa and I and told us to leave before they beat us up. I asked the guy who he was and he told me he worked for Barley. The staff was clearly favoring them at this point and I had no other reason to believe other than they were affiliated or friends with the staff/owners. In fact, Chris, management at Barley, confirmed that the man in my Snapchats is a regular there and a friend of the bar. Alissa refused to put her phone away, so both of the girls with this guy brutally attacked her face with their phones. The man pushed Alissa's face away and was physical towards her as well, multiple times. All of this is happening while the staff at Barley is instigating and egging on the 3 people who hit Alissa. One of the girls who hopped out from behind the entrance of the bar hit Melissa and hopped right back in. I've never in my life been through anything like this, and it's fucking killing me to see Alissa hit over and over. The staff at Barley did absolutely nothing to help us or protect us. They're only interested in now saving their own name by any means necessary. It's disgusting that they can put out a statement taking zero responsibility and claiming that their staff handled the night with excellence. It's a fucking joke. I will be posting a video going into extreme detail on the events that took place that night. I can't believe this is real. I can't believe this actually happened. I can't believe Alyssa's face looks the way it does. Barley mistreated and mishandled us only minutes after we were finished spending our money there. My video will be up soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so that's up to date with that story. Now, we do have a couple other stories, but I'm going to push them in tomorrow's video. If you are new here and you want to keep up to date on this story and the other stories that we are covering, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed us working our butts off here to get us to this point, please slap a like on it. DramaAlert Nation, now over 3,100,000 subscribers.